Hi everyone, I'm here with Ken Anderson, the CTO of MingoCoin, the first ICO in Ireland, is it?
That's right.
Awesome, and thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Sure, Ken, I'd love to hear more about Mingo first, and then we'll chat more about what you have as a business model and so on.
Sure, yeah, so Mingo is a messaging aggregator.
Cool.
So if you just think about it, like if you and I are connected on Facebook and Twitter and Skype, and you send me a message and I'm like, oh man, he had something about the venue, was that on Skype or Facebook, and he sent it to me, and I gotta like search through all the different apps to find that message. So what we did is we basically consolidated all that into one app.
Nice.
So now I link your accounts, your contacts in Mingo, and all of our discussion is now just one discussion, no matter which app we're talking to. So if you send me a message on Facebook or Skype or Twitter or WhatsApp, it all shows up in one big feed.
Sweet, and how long have you been at it, the app itself?
Yeah, so we started about 3 years ago, and we've gone through a few different iterations. We tried to do like a heavy server-like client, then we did some other another way of doing another model of building it, and then what we ended up settling on was just like 100% mobile app.
So you pivoted a few times, I'm guessing, yeah?
Yes. And it's not just pivot, it's just it's in a very exploratory space. Not a lot of people do what we do. There's really not a lot of competition in what we're doing.
No offense, but I thought there would be, like, because of like IMO, I think it's one of them.
So those
I'd love to know what makes you different to the rest of them.
Yeah, so those are very channel centric, meaning that if I want to see my Facebook contacts, I still have to switch to the Facebook tab in the app.
I got to know. Yeah.
Ours is very contact centric. So when you and I connect, I don't have to switch tabs to see all of our discussions. It's all in one discussion.
So it's a person centric.
Yes.
So the person, whatever channels he's going through, as you said, WhatsApp. I'm guessing is WhatsApp coming in. Yes, WhatsApp, Facebook, LinkedIn, all that. They could go through the same person, and then at least you know, and it goes. And I've seen the app, by the way, and maybe I could show you. I'll put a picture on it later on. So basically, I could see that which channel it came from as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm pitching because I just sorry.
Yeah, you pitch it by all means. Go ahead, tell me.
So I mean that's not even MVP because it's more of it's commercial. It's already out there, isn't it?
Yeah. So the app is on the Android App Store right now. We're going through the process of getting it released on the iOS App Store right now. So that we're expecting early May for us to be like in full-on production.
Sweet. And then can you obtain to be beta tester or anything like that for the iOS, if anyone's interested, that is?
Yes, absolutely. So if you're on iOS and you want to be a beta tester, then just join our Telegram group, which is, right now it's MingoCoin ICO. And just ask any of the admins to join the beta test and they'll send you the link to it, and then you can join our beta test.
Okay, now going to the more exciting stuff. So you're on ICO.
Yes.
You have your own, okay, before I guess what it is, can you explain to me what's the ICO going into, what your tokens are, and then maybe I'll ask more questions in a minute.
So it's an ERC20 token. Okay. It's called MingoCoin. The ticker is XMC.
XMC.
X MingoCoin.
All right, cool.
So the X allows us. It's kind of a cool thing. A lot of tokens are doing now that if they want to potentially be traded on like a currency exchange or something like that, then the X is used for like the non-government related. The non-country related currency. Okay. So it's XMC.
Yes.
We're actually launching our ICO tomorrow.
Sweet.
We're in private sale right now. We're going to launch the public sale.
How is the private sale going?
Really well.
Very good.
Yeah, we're going to make some announcements tomorrow. I can't say anything today.
Come on, throw me a bone there, something.
Let's just say that we're more than halfway to our goal.
Nice.
Our hard cap.
Nice. Very nice.
So, but yeah, so we're going to go into public sale tomorrow.
Nice.
It's 1 Ether for 8,000 XMC.
Okay.
That's the base rate.
How many XMCs are there?
So we're actually going the other way around. We have an Ether hard cap.
Oh, okay. So
and then we're doing the bonus structure based off of how much you contribute.
By value, what's hard cap? Fiat value.
Oh, fiat value? About $30 million.
$30 million, okay. And is there a soft cap as well?
So 5 million was our soft cap goal,
which I'm sure you're already past that.
We're past that now in the private sector.
And you've been lucky because sure the exchange, the coins has gone up in the past week or two, so that kind of helped
Well,
your
so
case, I'm
you're talking
guessing.
about Ether, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, so we had an interesting ride. So when we did our pre-ICO last year, we pegged at $280, I think it was, per Ether, and then it went up to 1,500 almost. And then it dropped back down to like, what was it, 400, 380 or something like that.
Yeah.
So we had come almost all the way full circle back to our original pre-ICO value. So it actually kept our token pretty consistent in price.
That's very good.
Which is kind of cool. I mean, that doesn't really happen when people think about tokens, but I know a lot of people when they got in early, they were like, okay, should I hold on to my Ether or should I invest in Mingo Coin?
That's the thing, people, where I hodled really. Like I have my own coins and I hodled them till like maybe now I'm going to start playing around with it again.
Yeah.
So more about the tokens themselves. Can you just elaborate how do they work?
As far as utility?
Yeah.
So the Messenger itself is our core product. We're giving that away. Everybody gets the Messenger for free. You can call it our loss leader, if you will. Our business model is really around our plugin economy. And the way that the plugin economy works is we're going to have a number of plugins that add value to the Messenger, and that's one of our core criteria. It's like there has to be a two-party component to it. It can't just be like, oh, I'm going to manage my taxes over here in Mingo. That doesn't make sense in a Messenger app. Or maybe somebody's going to come up with a way that it does make sense. I don't know. But for the time being, so the first plugin we're building is a wallet, a cryptocurrency wallet. So it's going to support Mingo Coin, Ether, Bitcoin, and then Hedera Hashgraph. I don't know if you're familiar with them.
Oh, the Hashgraph. Yeah. I know of them, but I'm not very familiar with them. I've read a few articles about them.
Yeah, so they're launching a public network later this year. And we're going to be supporting their token natively as well. So the wallet's in there, and the idea there is when you and I are friends in the Messenger, I can send you cryptocurrency through the app from my wallet that is attached here in Mingo. So that's the first plugin, is this wallet. The second plugin we're working on that's going to come out early this summer is an esports platform, which allows people to play casual games against each other, like Solitaire, or like a game we have called Baker's Dozen, which is kind of like a Candy Crush style.
All right, nice.
And you play games against each other, and then we each put up a certain amount of XMC, and the winner gets 60% on top of their investment. If the entry fee, for example, is 10 XMC, the winner walks away with 16 XMC. And so those are the first two big plugins in our app.
All right, sorry, when is it launching? When people could use the wallet?
So the wallet, we're expecting the beta version of it to come out in May. Probably later.
So you have a lot happening in May, is there?
Yeah, so we've got the production Messenger coming out in May, early May, and then the beta wallet coming out later in May. And then early summer, I'm going to say probably July-ish, we're going to be launching the esports platform.
And the development team, are they based in Ireland, or are they based like also distributed like the rest of the...
It's distributed, yeah. So we've got
very common with blockchain companies.
We've got a core team in California, really strong Silicon Valley roots. Very technically savvy team that's doing an amazing job. A lot of expertise in security and mobile app development and things like that that are really important to this space. And then we've got a team that we're building here in Dublin. It's going to be a tech team. And then we've got a few other teams spread around that we coordinate with as well.
Perfect. Well, brilliant. Ken, thank you so much for having me. And guys, check out Mingo Coin. I'll put a link at the bottom below. So be sure to subscribe and hit that like button if you like this video. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thanks.